This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. Let's start 2026 with a hard truth. There's no perfect time to build the future you secretly dream of, and there's no time to waste. With support from a Talkspace therapist, you can make this the year you bravely go out and grab what you need from life, whether that's outer rewards or inner peace. Just go to Talkspace.com to be matched with a licensed online therapist. You can start messaging with your therapist right away and schedule live virtual sessions over video, audio, or chat. Your Talkspace therapist can help you create personalized strategies for making the changes and achieving the goals most important to you. Talkspace accepts most insurance with an average copay of $15, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Get $80 off your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com and save $80 with code SPACE80. That's SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
Adobe Radio, the future of alternative.
Welcome to the United States of America.
Global woman, radioactive sites, imperialistic wrongs, and animal rights news.
Adobe Radio.
It's news to us.
We're live on Adobe Radio, Jason. It's news to us the week of January 5th, 2026.
First show of the year, Eddie.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Here it is.
You know what's crazy is COVID was like 6 years ago.
I know. And people are still getting COVID, but nobody talks about it anymore. Actually, I was
It's
at...
like a bad,
Yeah.
it's like a bad cold.
I was at King Soopers today, and I saw that they were selling COVID tests, and I was thinking to myself, who the hell's buying those still?
I mean, I did a COVID test, I don't know, like a month ago. I was sick.
But what does it matter? Like, you get COVID, and it's not like you have to stay home anymore or anything.
Right.
There are a lot. I'm hearing that there's a lot of weird sickness going around right now because of the travel season and everything. Like, people are saying that they're getting the flu and stomach bugs and all this crap. So I've been sanitizing my hands constantly. Now they're all dry and cracked.
Well, you travel during the holidays. When you travel, do you wear a mask?
Excuse me. I ate some some water. I ate some excuse me. I had an almond before the show. Bad move because like there's a little bit of like the skin got in the back of my throat suddenly.
Oh man, I had a handful of pistachios, so I feel your pain.
Yeah, eating almonds before going on the air is an amateur move.
Right. What a rook, man.
Yeah.
But my question still stands.
What was your question as of before I died there?
You've been traveling. You're about to travel more. When you are flying, do you wear a mask?
No. I don't believe in masks.
Got it. So,
no, I mean, like, I actually, it's actually a pretty smart move to fly with the mask, I think, because there's nothing worse than traveling and then you get somewhere and then you're sick. That happened to me when I went to London. I ended up getting like some weird flu on the way there. So like the first 2 days were like wasted just laying in the hotel room.
Yeah.
And then you like spend all this money on travel, then it gets ruined. So I think it is smart to wear a mask when you travel. It's just, I don't know. I never think of it, but I do bring hand sanitizer and I'm sanitizing my hands constantly.
Yeah. Well, I think the next step is you got to wear a mask.
Maybe.
And then past that, you have to put like one of those full like Tyrek, like full body suits that you use to like go painting.
Right.
Yeah. Really, just make sure none of the germs transfer to you. I think you should do that. I think that would be a fun prank.
What, to wear a mask?
No, just not only a mask, but like a full body suit,
like a hazmat suit.
Like like one of those painting suits,
Right. Yeah. Then just freak people out getting on the airplane like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if they let me out.
They're not going to stop you for wearing that. You're just going to be a weirdo.
I think I could see Karens freaking out and being like, going to the flight attendant and saying that they're uncomfortable with this man getting out of the airplane dressed like this.
This is how you get, a free road to yourself.
Yeah, I guess so.
Life hack.
Well, we're gonna talk to a band, the ReverbNation BandLab Artist of the Month, NFG. They're gonna be joining. It's news to us here in like 20 minutes or so.
All right.
Might just be one guy in this band. We're gonna find out. See what's going on with him. And then, of course, the top stories. Should we get into the news, Jason? See what's going on here. There's a lot to get to.
A lot to get to. Before we get into it, how was your holidays? Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, great.
We haven't been on the air since, about a month almost. We took the holidays off.
Yeah, I guess a lot's happened. You got married, by the way. Yeah. Congratulations to you. Beautiful ceremony.
Yeah, we had a great officiant.
I'm glad that it worked out. I was very nervous to do that for you. And but the nerves melted pretty quickly once I was up there with you and your wife. And I don't know, it was a special occasion and a very special moment. And thank you again for asking me to do that. That was cool.
Yeah, you're gonna put it on your resume now?
I am an ordained minister, so
right.
Yeah.
I think you have to.
And I finally used it. So, yeah, that was cool. You guys got married right before Christmas. And then, the holidays have been good. I think I am ready, though, to get back to a regular routine. Like, I've been avoiding the gym, and I'm noticing myself get out of shape. I need to get back into a regular thing, where I'm taking care of myself a bit more and, I'm working.
Yeah.
At the office.
Well, it's a new year, man.
Yeah, it's a new year.
Time to get after it.
Yeah, your holidays, how were yours?
Yeah, it was good holidays.
Yeah. Happy holidays. Hello, and Happy New Year to everybody listening right now, 2026. It's going to be a crazy year because we're going to have a lot to talk about all year, especially with the midterms on the way. And things are going to get a little kooky up until the midterms, I think.
Things are already kooky.
Yeah, they are.
They're already cookie.
And by now you've heard of what happened with Maduro. The former Venezuelan president, Nicolás Maduro, was captured by U.S. forces. It's all part of the news roundup. Here we go.
It's news to us. News roundup. Yeehaw!
That's right. The news roundup. Okay, so U.S. forces. I guess now we are just invading other countries, Jason, and removing their leaders and taking their resources. That's something that we do now.
Yeah, it is something that we do now.
Yeah. So
Trump invaded the country and took Maduro today. They're actually in the streets celebrating. Now you care about the Venezuelans. You expect me to believe, Stephanie and Michael, you've been screaming about rounding them up and deporting them out of our fucking country for years. Now you expect me to believe that you give a shit about Venezuelan well-being? You have got to be fucking kidding me. Well, Maduro's a narco-terrorist, and he was importing kind of a lot of drugs into America. Donald Trump pardoned the former president of Honduras for the exact same fucking crime like a week ago. Any thoughts on that? No, I think I'm actually a constitutionalist and a Republican. And I think that technically this wasn't a declaration of war. It's really more just like a brief military exercise within the borders of a different country, and that involved bombing and kidnapping a fucking Are you out of your fucking mind? Will you read Article 1 for me out loud real fast? No, I know.
Yeah. So anyways, this happened without congressional approval, Jason.
Yeah.
And
without congressional approval, it's being condemned by the United Nations.
And it's all is because of oil. Venezuela has the largest oil reserve in all of the world. And apparently, this news just came out, DJT alerted oil companies that he was about to make this move before he let Congress know. In fact, he didn't even tell Congress.
Yeah, they found out on CNN.
Right. And then he, of course, calls up all of his business buddies there. And you have to think, just based on what we know of DJT, he's got to be getting some kind of a kickback.
Well,
right?
I mean, Big Oil really contributed to his election efforts.
Drill, baby, drill.
Yeah. So he owes them. He owes them.
Yeah. Well, former Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro, he appeared in a New York federal courtroom, and he has pled not guilty to long-standing drug trafficking charges. So
these charges date back from years ago, and he did overturn his own election last summer. We recall Venezuelans were protesting in the streets because he had lost the election.
Right.
However, he overturned those results and remained in power. So it's not like he's a good guy, but U.S. interfering and going in, that's also not a good thing.
No, I mean, because we're doing it for the resources. We're going in there, and we did not want this guy in charge of Venezuela when America hasn't for a very long time. But to go in there in this manner and break all these laws,
international laws. Like, we went in unilaterally. We have no support from other countries. We just did it ourselves, removed the president, and now Venezuela's a new territory of the United States.
The 51st state now.
Sorry, Puerto Rico, you're off. You're not on the list anymore.
So crazy situation. So now apparently the Senate is going to vote next week to block Trump's military action against Venezuela. Where's the sense of urgency here? Next week?
Yeah.
Like, come on. I mean, multiple senators introduced a war powers resolution, and they're going to seek to block continued U.S. military action against Venezuela unless Congress authorizes it in line with constitutional war powers. Yeah.
Oh boy. But the Venezuelan people are excited, right? I think they didn't want Maduro there, so.
But the TikToker, the Good Trouble guy on TikTok, he made a good point. Is like, people are using that as an excuse to justify, but the same people who are doing that are the ones that are all excited about the deportations and ICE and everything. So, like, why do you care about liberating Venezuela? You're just trying to, like, kiss DJT's ass.
Right. That's 100% true. Yeah, it's just crazy that unilaterally we did this.
Yeah.
Right? We went into another country and took out their president and kidnapped them.
Apparently that's something you can do now. So, and the example that it leads to on the world stage, what's going to happen with Taiwan now?
Yeah.
That's what I worry about.
I mean, China is building up forces around Taiwan, and Taiwan's trying to secure their land and their territory. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens and unfolds there.
But you do mention Russia. Like, how can we condemn what's going on with Russia and Ukraine if we are also participating in this kind of thing?
Well, and we're not going to end at Venezuela, Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Greenland is next, right?
Yeah, Greenland's on the chopping block. They're going to become the 52nd state.
Trump told reporters he believes the U.S. should absolutely have Greenland for defense purposes. Yeah, just having it. And Denmark is telling Trump to stop threatening to seize Greenland immediately. Stop it.
Yeah, what's Denmark going to do?
I don't know. But if anything does happen there, it could jeopardize NATO.
Oh, well, that's,
so. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's a madman. It seems like all this is to distract from the Epstein files, though, because more and more crap's coming out about that. And now there's a report. It's not on our prep, but I just saw it before we came on the air that apparently Trump at Mar-a-Lago had these 15-year-old ladies that were working at a spa at Mar-a-Lago, and he would send them to Epstein Island on night calls.
Oh, boy.
So it's
children, 15-year-old children.
Yeah, children. And more and more keeps coming out with that, and it's not good. There's so many bad things that are coming out on the Epstein files, and I do feel like part of this is just to distract. it's exhausting though to see all this and constantly going on and there's no consequences. It's just annoying. All of it's annoying.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is annoying because, Democrats and there's Republicans that are outraged over what DJT did. They're not going to do anything.
Right. Yeah.
They're just not. They're not going to do jack squat. They're going to, we don't like this, but then go back and just do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what is our political system doing right now?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it's important during all this that we check in with DJT's diet.
Ooh.
What is DJT eating? I think it's important.
Under a lot of,
we all know,
a lot of stress. We need to know what he's eating.
A lot of stress.
We have some more news about Donald Trump's health. The chairman of the RNC, Joe Gruters, was, quote, shocked to see Donald Trump's diet regarding McDonald's. Let me tell you what Donald Trump ate in one sitting. He ate French fries, a quarter pounder, a Big Mac, and a fillet of fish, all in one sitting.
French fries, a quarter pounder, and a Big Mac.
And a fillet of fish.
And a fillet of fish.
3 sandwiches.
Christ. How many calories do you think that is?
2,500.
That totals about 2,000 calories, 1960 to be exact, which is pretty much an entire day's recommended intake. Now, this order has gone viral on the internet, but the RNC chairman, Joe Gruters, that according to the Wall Street Journal, was literally shocked to see how much Donald Trump was able to eat in one sitting. And the meal that he was consuming, this wasn't like salad. This was McDonald's. And well, despite warnings from his doctors, the president's intake, the president's diet, has not changed at all in years.
And that is good news.
Huh.
I'll take that as good news. Yeah. Okay, let's take a quick break and back with more here on It's News to Us. Don't move.
It's News to Us with Eddie and Jason.
Yes, it's good to be back live on Adobe, Jason, with you and all of our friends listening right now all over the world. Thank you for listening to Adobe. Download that free Adobe app if you haven't yet. Right now, there's a big contest in the Adobe app. You can win concert tickets for the entire year.
What?
Yeah. Because we teamed up with Hopeless Records. So any band on Hopeless Records that's going on tour in 2026, you'll be on the Adobe guest list, Jason. All you got to do is download the app, the free Adobe app, and enter to win. And you could be going to free shows all year.
Heck yeah.
Pretty cool, right? Imagine,
that's awesome.
Yeah, like because concerts are expensive, and Adobe wants to help you. Go to as many shows as possible. Make it a good year, 2026. People are feeling pretty hopeful about the year. Are you feeling hopeful about 2026 in general?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling very hopeful. You? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I guess for the most part, still a little on edge. I don't know if I'm as hopeful as I'm hearing most people are. I think depending on how the midterms go, I might relax a little bit, if you know, but I don't know. I just feel a little bit on edge, but at the same time, I think all of us are just tired of the negative energy. So we are embracing positivity, and there's a lot to look forward to in 2026. I will say that. I'm looking forward to the year ahead. What are you looking forward to the most in 2026? Do you have any big plans? Any big goals?
Not big plans, but I just got married, like we've alluded to, and I think just like setting up life, like
you're gonna start shopping for a house and all that. That's exciting.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it's on the table. We'll see what happens.
Right.
Yeah, but kind of starting our life together and working together and creating a plan. I think, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you lucked out. You got a good one. So I will say, your wife's a great person. So congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
I don't know how you did it either.
Right.
Nobody knows how you pulled this off.
It's a mystery.
It's pretty awesome, though. Good for you.
Yeah. Ride this wave.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How about you, Eddie? What are you looking forward to? You have traveling. You're going to be traveling a lot this year.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I guess the main thing I'm looking forward to though is Adobe just moved. We're in Santa Monica, so we're setting up our session space and our podcast non-air studio. So I'm looking forward to continuing that work and then starting to like really use that space. It's gonna be really exciting. We're building something pretty cool. So looking forward to that. Probably the most, and then like travel, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe international travel, maybe not. But I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff going on overall. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Now, how long is this energy going to last for everyone? Where we're all hopeful and
I don't know.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tail, like this is going to be great. We got rid of the last year, and this is all like, how long does this last?
I don't know. Last year was weird, if you remember. It started out with the California fires. So I know that didn't affect most people, you know, but it affected Los Angeles, and we have a lot of people living in listening in Los Angeles, and it really started out the year in a weird way. Like last year, like the first 2 or 3 weeks of last year were just so messed up, and people weren't going to work. And I don't know. It was strange. So it's nice to not have a crisis at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So I guess whenever the next crisis happens, that's when we'll be snapped out of it. Whatever happened with that 3-eye atlas, by the way? Are those aliens coming anytime soon?
Oh, I think they were like, yeah, we don't want to deal with that. They just kept cruising.
Well, why don't we bring in our guest here, Noah?
Hey.
Noah's joining us. What's going on, Noah? How are you? Are you
I'm all right.
Good,
How about
good.
you?
Good. Very dark. You're in the
I'm in the car right now. I'm on the way to Columbia.
Columbia?
South Carolina.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, not Columbia.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Out the country?
Yeah, I'm in the car right now.
Okay. So you are from that's where you're based out of, and NFG is the name of your project. And you are our BandLab ReverbNation Artist of the Month at Adobe. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to put you in rotation and then feature you and tell everybody about what NGF, a little bit of
NGF.
dyslexia there. NGF, what you guys are all about, and help you spread the word. How did you get into music and this project?
I've always I've liked music. I've always been drawn to it. And last year I really, started getting into it.
So this is a new thing.
Yes, it's a new thing.
Oh wow. Okay. So you like literally, how long have you been a musician?
A little over a year.
Oh,
a little over
really?
a year.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot for just starting out, and and already you put out an EP, or right? You have a 3-song EP, and that's crazy, man. You just started doing this.
Yeah.
Do you have a light over there? We're talking to like a black box. You should turn it. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
No,
throw me off there. Okay, there he is.
Okay.
There he is. So what you're an alternative artist, and we're gonna play some of your music here in a second, but who are some of your inspiration? Like, where do you get your inspiration from as far as music goes?
Blink.
Okay.
180. Yeah. I love their music. And when I was younger, what's their song?
What's My Age Again? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. It's the first time doing that.
Oh, no worries. Like, listen, you just started this thing. Is this your first interview ever, by the way?
Yeah, this is
wow.
first interview. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, Yeah, we'll brag about that once you're famous and you're selling out stadiums.
Praying. Yeah.
Are you trying to get famous? Is that what this is all about? Are you trying to like
I'm just I'm not really trying to get famous. I mean, I just want people to, you know, I just want people to hear my music, you know. Maybe they relate to it, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all about fame.
But you have a lot of fans, do you think?
Oh, not that I know of.
Are you
I'm
so what
sorry.
do people are people discovering your music and reaching out to you? Has that started to happen yet?
No, has not.
Have you done any live shows yet?
I have not. I'm like really just starting to leap into this, really like trying to promote it and get myself out there.
That's cool. That's very
cool. What made you want to do this? Like start a band, you know, make music. What drew you to it?
Okay, so my friend, a year ago, a year and maybe a couple months ago, he showed me BandLab, and I was like amazed by it that you can make music on your phone. And I kind of just started, you know, messing around. I went on BeatStars. Okay, this is where it all started. Was BeatStars, and I grabbed some music off of there, and I started practicing and making music. And as it went on, I kind of just stuck with it, and I just enjoyed it so much, like making it. And I reckon I just got a lot better at it. I've went and got me, you know, a microphone and a computer. That went off. Let me cut this back on. Yeah, and I just enjoyed making it. And
do you have a music background? Like when you were growing up, did you play any instruments growing up?
I played when I was in high school. I played the piano.
Okay.
Let's cut this off. Let's cut that on. Yeah, I played the piano, and then I kind of got into the bass guitar. That's about it.
We got your BandLab profile here pulled up.
Yep.
And I think, you know, thank you, BandLab and ReverbNation, by the way, for being the sponsor of this and letting us highlight our friend NGF over here, Noah. What does NGF stand for? Are those your initials?
Those are my initials. I like to say it's like not gonna fail.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah.
But it's my initials.
Yeah, so and NGF, that's like almost like you're one step away from putting your social security number out there. Gotta be careful. Identity theft.
Yeah.
So I think so a Fish that works here at Adobe, you were going back and forth with him a little bit, and he is the one that selected you as the BandLab ReverbNation Artist of the Month. And the song he really liked is When I Think of You. So we're gonna play that here in a second. But what do you want to say about this song before we play it?
I really don't know. It's basically like about loving someone, and I'm not prepared at all for this.
You're good. You're good. I mean, like, so what were you thinking when you wrote it? Like, what do the lyrics mean to you?
It's actually, I don't write any of my music at all. It's more of a freestyle type thing. I listen and like to the beat or like the instrumental, and I'll just think of words that go together, and I'll just think of my emotions at the time and how I'm feeling, and I'll just piece it together piece by piece.
Well, that to me is writing, though. Don't sell yourself short.
Would it be writing?
That's definitely considered writing, even if you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you're not like putting a pen to paper, that's 100% what writing is. So, and that's an interesting look into your process. I think, and I think it's actually pretty common the way you describe that. I've heard a lot of musicians say that they kind of do something similar.
Yeah.
So you think
the song? Huh?
Yeah. Go ahead. So what is like the main theme or feeling behind the song to you?
The main feeling is just mixed emotions. Mixed emotions. It's about loving. It's about loving someone, but they just don't work. It just doesn't work for you. You know, you still love them, but you just can't make it work, basically.
Yeah. That's an adult problem right there.
Yeah.
Does it happen to you?
Oh, yes, it has.
Did you send this song to that person?
I did not.
Are you going to?
If they hear it, they hear it.
You're not going to facilitate them hearing it?
Well, I think that's probably a good move, because I think that would probably just come across as like desperate, weird. Yeah,
it would.
But I think it's a power play if like someday they hear it on a radio station or something. Then at that point, I think that's how you want them to discover it. Yeah. Once it's the number one song in America.
Yeah, they're like, oh, really.
Yeah, maybe one of their friends hears it or something and sends it to them. They don't know it's about them, but
right.
Yeah.
So Jason, you have a real life Gen Zer with us right now. Do you have any questions for Gen Z? Jason, no.
What? Gen Z?
Yeah, I think no, it would be Gen Z, and we hear so much about Gen Z constantly. Dude, I'll ask you a question. Do Gen Zs really hate millennials? What's going on? Why do Gen Zs hate millennials so much? What did we do to you?
I'm on your side.
Oh, okay. It seems like there's like a lot of millennial hate toward just in general, because we feel it on both ends. We have Gen Z giving us a hard time, and then boomers hate us. So we're like in the middle here, and like we just can't win.
Yeah.
But you don't have any beef with millennials.
No, I have no hate in my. I have no hate.
Are you one of these guys that's into 6'7"?
Oh my gosh! I hear that joke so many times. It's unfathomable.
I know.
Does Gen Z? Is it Gen Z is the one generation that doesn't drink, right? Like, do your friends drink? Do you guys not drink?
That is a lie.
That's a lie. Okay.
Yes. I might be 20, but I get into bars. Columbia is known for having bars, because it's a university city.
Okay. Like a college town, and everybody's probably very social there then. Oh
yes, Gen Z drinks.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think we're fed a lot of bullshit from on the internet, because everything I see on TikTok is like Gen Z like to stay home all the time. They hate millennials.
They like puzzles. They like to do 1,000-piece puzzles.
Yeah, but I think a lot of things just don't change. Like everybody's pretty similar. I don't know why they always have to start these stupid generational wars. It's really dumb.
It is
clickbait.
Yeah,
clickbait.
All right. Well, okay, Noah, thank you for coming on. I know it's your first interview and you're a little nervous and everything, but you did great, and you'll be even more prepared for your next interview because now you have this experience. So we're gonna play your song here. But before we do, how can people find all of your music and all that stuff?
You could go on Spotify. You can look up NGF. I should be on that list, like the top list. My socials. Let's see.
Official underscore NGF.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So find NGF on social media, official underscore NGF. And the song we're going to play is called When I Think of You. You can find that on Spotify, of course, but listen to it here on Adobe first and foremost, because we'll have this in rotation for the rest of the month, because Noah is and NGF is our ReverbNation Artist of the Month. All right. Congrats, man. And nice to meet you. And good luck with your career, and keep in touch with us.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later.
Canada has issued a warning that U.S. political interference is now spilling directly into its public health system after American-linked officials and institutions allegedly pressured Canadian health agencies to alter or suppress medical information.
We apparently don't want anybody to be healthy, because it's hard to be an authoritarian when you have healthy people, because they'll get angry.
Yeah.
And they'll revolt because they'll be healthy enough to take the streets.
Right. It's easier to control people who are unhealthy. And I mean, look at our fearless leader eating, a Big Mac, a quarter pounder with cheese, a fillet of fish, and fries, along with his 12-pack of Diet Cokes.
Right.
So
this is weird thing with conservatives where they think that health is bullshit. And I can smoke cigarettes, I can eat whatever I want, and I'm fine. Fuck your science.
Yeah.
And the odd thing is like DJT's lived a pretty long life. The guy's like 80 years old.
Yeah.
He's still alive, still kicking it.
He has the best MRI scans.
Absolutely.
But he's doing all of it. He's taking all the scans, doing all the tests.
Yeah.
He aced the dementia test. I mean, what more do you want from him, Eddie?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Canadian officials are saying that U.S.-based political pressure has been applied to public health institutions over what data and guidance should be shared with the public. The concern centers on health information sharing agreements between Canada and U.S. agencies that were designed for cooperation and not censorship. So health leaders in Canada are warning that medical guidance is being filtered through political optics, particularly around infectious disease data and public messaging. So,
That's
the whole COVID thing, or, measles. Measles are on the rise here in the United States.
Can you tell us what the president means when he...
Yeah.
It's so dumb, too, because imagine if we didn't have all this stupid political interference when it comes to medicine and science. I wonder how much more advanced we would be as a civilization.
Right.
It's holding everybody back. And it's only a few people that are holding everybody back. And I don't know why we allow it.
Yeah.
I think the majority of America believes in the world, believes in science and believes in advancement through medicine and vaccines. There are a lot of really interesting and cool breakthroughs happening with vaccines. There's even a vaccine for cancer that's being developed. There's one for Alzheimer's that's being developed. And I fear that if this kind of meddling continues in our medicine and medical field, that we won't see the benefits of these new treatments and prevention, and we're going to end up a lot worse off than is necessary.
Yeah. Well, when the medical industry is for profit, which it is, kind of sucks.
Don't you feel like, don't you think they're keeping us sick for profit too?
Yeah. Who else is going to fill in those commercial spaces if we didn't have pharmaceutical companies paying for all these commercials that no one watches.
Right. And I don't know. I mean, this is a complete conspiracy theory, and I will say it's my own opinion. But sometimes I feel like they purposely keep Americans sick. That way, they can keep us going through their medical system and and continuing to go to hospitals and doctors because it's profitable. Like that. That's where it's a business, like you said, and we don't have nationalized health care, so.
Yeah, and our health care is tied directly to our employer. Again, to enslave us.
And
just opinion, though. Just opinion.
I mean, I think a lot of people believe that, and it's been discussed a lot. I don't know. This just capitalism and where we are right now with the way the corporations are just eating everything, and never. And they have unchecked greed. The unchecked greed in this country is just crazy.
Yeah, with the
and
new
depressing.
year. Yeah, new year. There's new prices on I think over 300 prescriptions. Prices were raised with the new year.
And of course, wages stagnant. Speaking of greedy corporations, you've used food delivery apps. There's a bunch of them. You got DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Well, there's a food delivery app worker that went on Reddit and is kind of a whistleblower. This is going viral because they shared a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes that happens at this food delivery app. We don't know which one it is. Could be DoorDash, could be Uber Eats, could be Postmates, or whatever ones there are. But if this is happening at one of them, you can kind of assume that this kind of thing is happening at all of them. But here's what's going on. Why don't I hear this? Here we go.
This user on the Bird app found this Reddit post from a former employee from one of the major food delivery app companies. It's insane. Here's the full post. If you want to read it for yourself, go ahead and hit pause. But I also summed it up for you, so let's go over the highlights. This app, it didn't say which one, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, one of them, refers to all their drivers as human assets, and they're constantly trying to confirm how can they squeeze another 0.4% margin from their human assets. Mind you, these human assets are fathers, mothers, brothers, sons, people who are struggling, like people who don't make a lot of money. Next,
and people who are, trying to pay some bills. So basically, if drivers take a lot of low fare deliveries, it'll start only giving you the low fare ones because you can't hear that.
No, I couldn't hear it, but I'm following what I was reading it. So
I will fix that for you. But yeah, so and you've used you did this for a little bit, right? You're just kind of like needing a little bit of extra cash, and you tried it out.
I tried it out. Yeah. I tried doing it.
I've thought of doing it too, just to kill some time and make a little bit of money. Why not?
Yeah, it was just something to do, like when I had nothing else going on.
So this whistleblower is alleging that anytime I get a food delivery on one of these apps, I do like to get the priority delivery because your food gets there not only a little faster, but I feel like fresher. But apparently, instead of speeding up priority orders, the company is allegedly slowing down non-priority orders by 5 to 10 minutes and then making priority orders feel faster when they really aren't any faster. It's because they're slowing down the regular orders on purpose.
Oh, and then they're charging more.
Right. They're creating a problem that doesn't exist and then asking you to pay for the solution.
Yeah. To be honest, I haven't ordered food in 5 years probably. Oh, I don't even know that you could do a priority order. I didn't even know it was a thing.
I mean, I'm embarrassed to admit I use this too much, a couple times a week, and it is a waste of fucking money. Like, I know that it's terrible.
Yeah.
But
how much more is it? Like, you have to spend like another, $15, $20 to order your food and have it delivered?
At least $20 because there's a this burger place that we like to go down the street, and sometimes we'll order it on Uber Eats, and it'll be delivered. And then the other day, or a few days ago, I decided I would just go pick up the order myself and see what the price difference was, and it was. If I just drove a mile, I saved $20.
Right.
And it's totally worth it. Like, I've got to cut down on these stupid goddamn it's such a waste of money.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
It feels like flushing money down the toilet every single time.
Yeah, I mean, but it's convenient, right? Like if
It
you're
is.
busy, you just boop.
And
Order
that's
it,
the thing.
keep working.
And that's really what it is. It's always on those nights where there's no food in the fridge and you know, been working all day and so tired and just like, fuck it.
Yeah, we do a lot of we have a lot like different meals from Trader Joe's for our backup.
You guys do it right
for those nights.
You guys have like that big freezer and you guys always have food. And I don't know. I'm just not good at this skill. It's one of my New Year's resolutions is to get better at having food around.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the wife really takes the lead on that. So I know what you're talking about, but she's very organized when it comes to things like this.
Right.
But every Sunday we sit down, we like make up our menu for the week.
You guys are real adults there. I haven't unlocked.
I like that you said you guys are. I appreciate that, but it's really the wife.
Well, now that you're married, you're a unit, so you can take credit for everything.
No, I'll give credit where credit's due, and I don't contribute to that. I mean, I come up with some ideas, but she really pushes that. So,
well, even before you got married, I think you did a better job than I do with always having food. Like, even for you and your daughter, you're making something like you're making spaghetti or you're making dino nuggets or whatever.
Right. Well, I prefer to call it a pasta with a red sauce. Just makes it feel better.
It's way more classy that way.
Right.
Do you want to hear any more of these allegations on this app?
Yeah, I think we got to finish it.
Okay, I'll go back to the video on TikTok here.
Poster talked about the priority delivery scam. You know how you can sometimes like
we went over that already.
Priority delivery. Basically, he said that does nothing. And at first it did nothing pretty much. Then they actively made the regular service less good. They purposely delayed regular deliveries just to make priority feel faster, when priority is actually just what you used to be getting with the standard service. This one is really sickening.
That's frustrating.
How do you know, though? Like, how do you know that it's faster than our standard service?
So apparently this leak is coming from one of the programmers of the app, like somebody who's been tasked with making these changes.
Right, and I understand that, but how, as a consumer, how would you know, let's say, Eddie, that your priority delivery is being delivered faster than a standard delivery? You don't.
Okay, you don't, but in the app it does say 5 to 10 minutes shorter. So that
but they can say anything.
You're right. We just blindly trust them, and we're like, okay, I'll get it 5 to 10 minutes shorter, and I'm really hungry, so yeah, priority. And then what they say is like your food will be picked up first and then delivered to you immediately. So then that's where the logic comes in, and you're like, okay, well, I guess otherwise the delivery driver is going to have 5 other orders they drop off first. So
interesting.
But then they have a desperation score. Basically, drivers are ranked on how desperate for cash they are. So if they're constantly accepting like $3, $4 deliveries, it shows like, oh, they'll take anything. They're desperate for cash. So then the app will only give them $3 or $4 deliveries and save the higher paying deliveries for people with a lower desperation score. It is sick.
That is so
I don't understand why.
I don't know. That is
I don't
a good
understand
question.
that one.
Why would they do that? I think it's an algorithm, and I'm sure that basically you get matched with deliveries that, you know, after a while it learns what you're willing to take, and I bet the dollar amount is part of the algorithm. You know, like you're constantly matched with these types of deliveries and these types of jobs because you accept them, so it gives you more of what you've accepted.
Hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Wow. That's just my guess. I don't
know.
know.
I mean,
what do I know?
I mean, it makes, I get it, but I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah. Keep playing.
Poverty. They're trying to get out. They're trying to work hard. And the algorithm is literally keeping them at the low level because they're in a space of need. Then there's the benefit fees. You sometimes see like regulatory response fee, or I've seen driver's benefits fees in your
Yeah, so you get an order and you see all these fees that pop up.
Like subtotal at when you check out. Apparently, those all go to a slush fund that the company uses to pay lawyers to fight labor laws and basically keep your drivers poor.
Now that's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. They label that a driver's fee, so I have seen that before, and I'm like, oh, this must be going to the driver, and it's part of their compensation. But apparently, no, it goes to pay the lawyers to keep them from unionizing.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
that is really fucked up.
Finally, it's the latest way they're trying to steal tips. They can't do it anymore legally like they used to be able to. So now what they do is they use an algorithm to sort the orderers in terms of how well they tip. And if you tip really well, they're offering your driver a lower base pay. If you tip poorly, they're offering your driver a high base pay. So then at the end of the day, the drivers get paid the same and they're still able to pocket the frickin' tips.
So I should stop tipping?
I guess tip after.
They don't let you do that anymore on the app I use.
Really?
I'll remain anonymous with that because I don't want to mess any sponsors up or anything.
Right.
But on the one that I use, you have to say your amount that you want to tip as the order's being placed.
Yeah.
Ugh. And which is bullshit, by the way, because tipping is supposed to be based on the quality of service.
Right.
It is such a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's blowing up so much right now that the CEO of DoorDash came out just to claim that this was not DoorDash, responded to some of the specific things in the post. I've seen a lot of people on the Bird app assume it was DoorDash. I don't know which one it was. I would have guessed it was Postmates Uber. It sounds more like them, but honestly, all these tech companies are the same.
So if it's not DoorDash, you know which one it is because there's only a couple in the game here. So I'm not going to name any names, but you can use your own deductive reasoning.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes this.
Well,
are you going to order some food?
Funny thing
dinner?
is, yes. On show nights, it's definitely the easiest thing to do because we do the show at kind of like dinner time for us,
right?
Well, I mean dinner time in general,
Well, you got to get. I mean, it's your last couple nights here in Denver, so you might as well hit your favorite spots before you head back.
We'll use that.
The office.
That's the excuse we'll use.
Right. You gotta go get some wings.
I know. King of Wing in Denver. If you're ever in Denver, King of Wings.
Yeah.
And Spice Room, apparently.
Ooh.
You have leftover Spice Room you're going to eat, right?
Yeah, we had that last night. We're having it again tonight.
Denver isn't known for its food, but there are a few places that are good.
You just need to get out more, Eddie. There's so much food out there. New restaurants opening up left and right.
We had some great food, though. You and me, we went to a pizza place called Blue Pan Pizza in Denver. If anybody's ever in Denver, go to Blue Pan. Jason and I have a table there that they reserve for us.
Standard. It's there.
Yeah. It says reserved unless we're there. My God. That
we go there
pizza's-
once a year and we get that table and no one else gets to sit at it ever.
We tip that handsomely that they can we keep them in business for the year only because we want to have their pizza. We don't want to worry about them closing.
Right. Well, they have several locations now, so they're doing well.
Okay. Well, that place is really good though. That pizza was really, really good.
Yeah.
So there are some good food spots. You have to hunt for them.
You might. They're all over the city. I think that's the thing you don't like. They're not.
I think that's part of the problem is like Denver is spread out. It's not as condensed. So in other cities, you can walk out your door and stumble into 5 or 6 really nice restaurants or good restaurants. Not nice.
Yeah.
But in Denver, you have to get in your fucking car, drive everywhere.
Right.
I hate that.
The West is vast, Eddie.
It's like I love the openness and I love that there's nobody around, but I hate that there's
trade-off.
It is a trade-off, It's a trade-off. You can't have it all.
Can't have it all.
Okay, Jason. Well, I'm happy to be back for another year of It's News to Us. We're going to, of course, cover the midterms. TS and Sasha want to join us on. Oh, Jesus Christ! I think they were supposed to join us tonight. I forgot. We'll put them on next week. Nobody followed up though. TS and Sasha from Cool Nerd Weed Show, which is also on Adobe in like an hour or two, just hanging out. They're going to talk about the latest happening in the cannabis industry, and weed was or rescheduled.
Yeah, by the federal government.
They wanted to talk about that with us, but we'll do a big show with them, and of course, around the midterms, we got to do that, right?
Right.
That'd be fun as hell to do an election show with them.
Well, see, we might be depressed yet again.
It's okay. I'm going to dress up like Steve Kornacki again, and maybe this time I won't leave crying.
Well, you can hope.
Well, Happy New Year again from all of us at Adobe and It's News to Us. Get that free Adobe app and enter to win the contest where you could win free concert tickets all year. Jason, good to be back with you. It's fun to be on the air. We didn't do this for like a month, and I forgot that I missed it. This is the only time I get to be on the radio, and it's with you. Oh, and Marconi on Mood Killers, but this is live, and it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. We like to have fun here.
And we do it live.
That's right. This is live, in case you didn't know.
It's News to Us.
We are live
with Eddie and Jason.
Not a lot of shows have the balls to be on live. There's so many podcasts. There's so many ways of, entertainment nowadays.
Right.
But live.
So let me get this straight. Are you live?
But we are 100% live.
It's News to Us.
I'd like to point out that we're doing this show live.
Live. This is live.
With all due respect, that's a bunch of malarkey.
Give it up for Adobe, everybody.